comments about perhaps softening the rules on building new barns in Manitoba. Is that right?
Well, I wouldn't say it's softening. The province is not going to change the legislation or the regulations, but there is discretion in there for the director to allow for alternative technologies. And so the province has agreed to allow the use of multi-cell storage facilities as a means of trying to separate the manure and have two essentially nutrient streams that would be applied to fields. Now, there's a lot of restrictions on this. They're prepared, there's a limited number of sites. They want them to be in western Manitoba. I'm not sure what that line is, but I'm taking the approach that's west of the Red River. There has to be a direct connection with the processing plants. So the emphasis is going to be on finishing capacity. It has to be on soils that have less than 60 parts per million. And Manitoba Port Council has been asked to coordinate these developments and ensure that they fall within the parameters that are being laid out for the construction of these operations. Now, we're going to be looking for municipalities that are prepared to accept these operations. And we don't want any problems with neighbors. There's going to have to be significant effort made to reduce things like odor control, shelter belts, proximity to neighbors, and so on. All the usual rules. There's going to be a whole conditional use hearing process. There's going to be lots of technical reviews, and before any permits are issued, and so on. So hopefully we can build some barns this year, but the normal approval process would take us probably 5 to 6 months. So my feeling is that while we might have all the approvals done this year, actual construction on some new operations won't happen until probably 2016. Then that's probably being a little pessimistic, but it looks like that right now. And it's going to take time for, we need to find investors, people who are prepared to operate these operations and find the necessary working capital, the construction capital, and so on.
How much of this is being driven by the processors and the province's concern about jobs and ground and people?
It's a major concern. The province recognizes that there's not sufficient capacity in the number of barns that we have at the moment to provide enough finished animals to the plants, the major processing plants, so they can operate efficiently compared to their U.S. counterparts. And so I think everybody's now realizes that we need to move this industry forward and make some changes here. But it's all going to be carefully monitored, there's going to be a series of very strict permits given out. There's going to be lots of conditions on these things. So this is not going to be a repeat of the 1990s.
Okay. Is there any time frame on when all this information will be public to potential builders of barns?
Yes, we're in the process of developing some documents that will clarify all of this for producers. We want to make sure the province is supportive of the content of those documents, and we will move forward on a slow but measured pace, so that everybody's on board on this thing at all the critical stages. We don't want any surprises on this thing. But we've been reassured by ministers that they want to move on this thing. And let's find some good sites in the province where there's lots of public acceptability and start to make a dent in our shortfall in finishing capacity.
Do you feel that there are places that will meet the criteria?
Yeah, we've had a number of producers come to us already talking about it, so I think there's interest out there.
Thanks for your time, Andrew.
Thank you.